far. 0-2 in the group, not looking good for a team that we have high expectations of. But let's see if they can turn it around. Let's see if they can prove it today. Tabson, he's gone from the fray. He's gone from the round in an instant. And Complexity are running rampant in middle. That's a lovely shot from Xantares. But will it really change the course? Cole are in jungle. They don't check Searson, and he drops the bomb and almost another. Config lives, however, and Blame gets flicked by Xantares, who's feeling it today. 2 kills from the Turk, and now it's only Config.
Oh, but he's got it down to this 1v2 and does still have this bomb left to play with. So can he find Xantares? If he gets away with this 1 kill, he's having to check everything. If he gets away with it, maybe there's a chance. And Config now locking that in. 6 points of health. Tizian, full HP. You've got the last man is the hardest one still to fight, right? It's the boss battle for Config. Into the 1v1.
Tizian's got a lot to clear, and Config doesn't care. He's wrapping around. He won't jump window. He's avoiding making noise, and he's going for the full flank. The only danger is the bombers are planted for market. Luckily, Tizian has no kit, and he's going to be tapping it, faking, trying to force the fight from short. Now Config starts to run, and Tizian's not on the bomb. That was a really nice try.
There's no time.
There's no time. Oh, my goodness. Dear, oh, dear. What a round for Config. The flank, it was just there in time to save the day. Mentioned on the desk was we've got 2 of the best scout players in the game up against each other right now. Searson certainly has to be noted as probably the best scout player in recent history. And Poison, I mean, put a scope on his gun and he's you know, deathly sight to witness. But it won't be a scout v scout. It's again the rebuy for Cole, with Big just taking a breather. As a result, a clean 3rd round for Complexity. Only Xantares left with a deagle. And not much going to be given over to him here either. Cole actually want to keep a clean round, right? They want to keep their guns, and so they won't be interested in hunting, especially knowing that Xantares has nothing to work with right now. Poke your head out if you see him, take a chance, and JKS will.
But right now it's looking like a B play, and Tizian is here. Now, oftentimes on Mirage, Tizian is one of these players that can struggle holding on to the B apartment. So this is a key moment for him. And together with Xantares, they trade evenly, right? Down into a 3-on-3 with a bit more damage onto JKS, but with no utility, no damaging utility left to get that kill. You've still got to win it in a gunfight.
Yeah, they did as much as they really could have there. JKS dinked as well by Tizian, so more damage that Big can capitalize on. They've got another pick, and they're coming in through the market. Blame couldn't see on the fade, and Keto gets the kill there, leaving JKS dinked up, low HP and nowhere to hide. The Big Org do really go the extra mile with things like that. Like, yeah, everyone's caffeinated, everyone's got bowls of fruit. Oh, that's a kill. Keto, he's not done. He's locking it down on the A site.
Yeah.
From the site. It's Poison in a 1-on-4, not meant to be. And Big just absolutely tear it through. Oh, this is the make or break. Look at Keto.
Oh,
he's crazy.
Keto's running though, and they hear him. There's the turn from JKS in the right place at the right time. Tizian now left up in this bomb site with Xantares drawing the attention away, and he's got them fixated on short. So Tizian can just wait patiently inside of the site. Ooh. There's Blame F deleted. JKS doesn't fare too well either. And I like what we're getting out of guys like Searson right now, like Xantares, right?
So you can actually assist, not just be left in this awkward fast retake, which while is still valuable, yeah, he's trying to get as much value as he can. Keto back at it again, a 3rd kill with a bomb at his feet. This guy's feeling it, man. I love seeing Keto perform, and we've got 4 out of him. Deagle picked up, looking to do the damage to Blame, and pushing through the smoke. Blame on the other side, flash, and he's blind. Great stuff for Keto. He's 15-4 right now. Doesn't miss an ace. Yeah, he's dodging fire, dodging grenades. It won't be able to dodge death. They've got to eventually commit into A. Rush with a huge kill there to actually pick off Tabson. They know that Keto got the kill from stairs earlier, so he's still somewhat in the site somewhere. Xantares from range getting 2. Can't find a 3rd. Keto under the balcony. They know he's somewhere. Where is he? He's poked his head out with a kill and crossing to the site. Tizian steals the last frag. It's Big with 6, and they are looking far better than what we've seen. Oh, where do they go from here? Maybe a bit of a faster approach. A more telegraph one, perhaps. Tabson, got to be careful. Flashes in hand, Blame will dodge, and Tabson still runs out and takes him down. It's a trade, but that's a free gun given over to Cole on an eco.
Yeah, I mean, you take that if you're Complexity, right? A 4-on-4, now an M4 retrieved and in the hands of Config. That is a dangerous man to arm with a weapon. And look at what he's gone on to do. tabseN, dropping that M4 over, has now dug a huge hole for Big, rather. Complexity getting this bomb down. Guns dropped all over that A bomb site. They even want to give this a go. They are very slow on the approach. They're still giving it a bit of a look in. Wow. Poison just P250 Xantares out of the round, so that's him out. And Tizian mopped up as well. Config with 4, so dropping that one gun over to go and get that mid kill from tabseN.
Poison's committed out the ramp, but up in Palace, JKS just has to wait. And even if he goes, there are 2 scopes on him. tabseN drops the bomb. JKS probably has to make a move at this point, but tabseN's not going to be letting him out anytime soon. Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Cracking little killer piece between JKS and BlameF, and now they've gotten out into this A bomb site. They smoke off connector as well. We've got to keep our eyes on what JKS is able to do here. He's trying to keep both players over at A. You know that Big are going to start rotating, right? You get 2 kills into the bomb site. The bomb was seen here, and JKS doesn't get any kills, but he has kept the attention on that A bomb site. And while this has been going on, BlameF is bomb planting at B. So now he's given a 1v2, a chance at the clutch in a round like this, trying to stay somewhat near each other, right? But they don't want to line up for BlameF back here at the bench. Shout out Katie in one time. And here he is, waiting patiently, now hearing the footsteps. BlameF, first kill, and now that second man needs to get the trade, but BlameF holds the line, and Complexity, that's why they put the faith in their IGL. When he says, I'm going to go plant B.
searsan's about to spot it all. Blame is getting ready to hit his right timing, and here comes Blame. searsan with a shot bomb dropped, and Blame activates from Catwalk with 1. searsan just needs to stay alive, and he almost takes down Blame on the retreat, backing up to the back of the site, and Cole have barely jumped out of Apsis. searsan picks up another, dropped by the orb, and Xantares is here hiding all along.
Oh, tabseN catches that mid lurk. Xantares denies the bomb plant, and so now we look at Poison. The AWP can't find a thing. searsan. And now Blame's out of there, back over towards the apartments for Cole, and a fast play into this B bomb site. Tizian, they're already up and past him, but he pushes into the apartments. He lets one player loose down in the bomb site. Tizian is up in their face and finally spammed through the smoke. Now Keto low on HP, trying to hold off from bench. Molly's raining in, and Poison does get the better of him. tabseN's gone from the round as well. searsan and Xantares both having to rotate in late for a 2-1-3 retake. This might just be the save.
But even just there, double entry into the B site, very important shots. Keto misses the one chance he had to keep that round alive. And then Poison posts up on the angle and just clicks him faster. Tizian too wanted to spray more, but knew he had an A1S, and there's only so much ammo in that gun, right? Not getting given kills in middle. Oh, Xantares, he just looks away to check bench, and in that point, tabseN now doesn't know that Rush is in connector. Oh, this could go very, very wrong, very, very quickly, and Rush gets the kill to put Cole back in a 3-on-3. Xantares pushes through the smoke, but Rush is holding for it and saves Poison in doing so.
In they go, uncontested. Big, you're going to realize a little too late here, buds, that this is not an A play. Keto and Tizian left in this retake, rounding out the half, and they've read it all wrong. Now having a beginner rotation from this A bomb site. They've gone around the world and now back again in towards B. Poison at short. If he whiffs this, if he messes this up, then it could cause problems, because Rush is very, very low, but he nails the shot with the AWP and Complexity. Then they can try and explode through that con smoke, or through that jungle smoke in this instance, actually. In towards this site. I don't know what, did the smoke miss? I see it bloomed on the map, but I don't see it down. That's a little bit awkward. Smoke got thrown, didn't really land anywhere. Still, the pistols are finding all the kills, and JKS and BlameF are left in a 2-on-3 in the blink of an eye.
Oh, that's a big kill for Blame, catching the cross. The bomb still made it, but JKS should be able to put a stop to the player. Post-plant, immediate kill. Tizian now in a clutch, and he's so low, just a bullet would end his career right now, and he's being trapped and wrapped from both sides. Swings wide, but it's Blame from behind, and Cole find a pistol round. Not just the half victory, but the first as well. A lot of the meta util we use today is, you know, found from Big at some point in history. Oh dear, pistols could get dicey. That's a shot from Tabson. Flash up on short side. Rush is dead. Surely blinded. Does get one off of the flash, but he's still going to be able to fall and give Big a way into B. Not much he could have done there. JKS now trying to stop them crossing. Oh dear, Keto's degged him out of the round. He's kept it up from that CT side, and now it's only Poison. Big couldn't win the force, but the eco, easy.
Keto's going for kill 29, and he's just
round
wrecking
18.
them.
How does he do it?
He's 29 and 11. He has 160 ADR.
Dirty. And now it's Poison buying a bit of Kev for his orb. Fast out round for Tabson. Oh, catching crossing players. Config doesn't make it to Sandwich, and Tabson looking to take a bite out of the sight. Dead to the USP. Rush traded. There's two more where that came from. Poison picks one off, and Blame pops his head out from underneath the balcony. Now climbing up. They could line up, and they do. Poison with the collat, and Cole win a full eco right back.
There is still Poison floating around short with his AWP, and as these footsteps are getting made, Poison is now in the right place at the right time. Tizian removed, Scalpel out for Poison, and the Doctor is in. The smoke, or rather Molotov, will deny him this bit of ground over at short. And so he's traded. They lose Antares. Keto having to do it all. He gets the entries, and he's the man planting the bomb over here in B.
Yeah, this is now screwed for Cole, right? They've got to cross past this AWP. They know it's on the angle, and there's not many easy ways to get it off. The smoke will do, providing a bit of cover for JKS, but Blame, ooh dear, re-smoked on his corner. Do they really want to give this a go? They've got to decide here and now, and it's a no.
A mid-hit where you attempt to get window control or up through short side. It does leave this A-bomb site in a bit more of a rough spot, but with the bomb going towards B and dropped by Blame F, now you are exactly where Complexity want you. Antares is doing what he can to put this back in the advantage of Big, and they have given this bomb up. They have allowed Big to get that. Blame F has already rotated into this B bomb site. This man is everywhere. He just dropped the bomb at short, and now he's posted up in B. Hidden, not giving anything over, and not spotted yet. Tizian could see the barrel. Tizian could see the barrel, and so he lights Blame F up. Poison, last man alive. The scout out. Keto, fast on the trigger, is there to tie this game up at 11-11.
What could go wrong, hey? Well, Keto, he's at least hanging around. He's in a good spot to get frags, but Sisson might want to steal some away. Leg to rush. Oh, the lineup, not again. That's two collats in this map so far. Poison, ooh, he's put something in the water. Does tap out Keto, and there's some more dink damage done, but not enough to dish out death. It's Big on 12, and Cole hit it.
Another B hit on the cards. I mean, hell, they've worked wonders, right? A double short side setup again, but that leaves the site wide open. And so it's a 5v5 retake, but through the smoke, Keto, lots of damage. Poison has darted in, and they're already all around him, so he's out.
Save.
Flame's fallen as well. Tabson's holding for these players, looking to hold on to the guns, and that is a disastrous round for Cole. They lose everybody. The short smokes fall. Everyone gets cut off from B. Poison goes on like a bit of a suicide mission, really, like running in through the market, just trying to offer up some resistance.
It's like he sees them coming out Balk, and then he realizes, wait, they're in market as well, and then he turns around and dies to Balk. You know, he had to pick a side, pick a target, but he got stuck between two, and they're really hunting this last play. They are sending it. Knives out through the smoke, and Antares is the headshot. That just,
just go away and they walk into an easier bomb site. So they're just trying to come up with these solutions like on the fly as to how they deal with this. Is it by fighting mid? Is it denying this mid control? Oh, brutalized by Tabson. I mean, it's only the pistols. You weren't expecting much in a round like this for Cole.
The only person I'm feeling for is Keto, who's not getting any of these free anti kills. He's in Palace right now. Poor guy.
I mean, you know, that's the thing about Keto. He'll top frag, but he's not going to go kill hungry over it, right? Like, he'll be 35 and 13. It'll be a full eco, and he's like, go on, boys.
And he'll be able to at least, you hope, get a couple of kills here. He's pushing through. They're right by him. And he kills the bomb first. Does get caught. Never knew. Tizian was through with two. And it's going to be Big, surely. Locking in map point right now on Cole's pick. Oh, dear, oh me. Dearie dear. Words are hard. And rounds are even harder for Cole.
And I mean, even taking one of these guns away would matter a hell of a lot to Cole. They need to keep all three if they want to buy up against 15. And so they will at oh no. Searson and the rest of the gang, they're exploding B. It's a bit of a classic from them here. Config holding from the short side, and out they come into his crosshair. There's the first for Config. More players where that came from, though. And at this point, he's trying to buy time, but Keto, the Time Lord man, just deletes him over at the short side. Now we're into a 3-on-3 up through the catwalk. It's going to be Poison on this AWP. Searson holding for the wrap round, but he does get bested by Blame F, who's onto a second in this round. Keto. Now it is just Keto left in the hot seat. Okay. The man with 36 kills to try and get this game over the line. 1v3, they've boosted him inside of the site. Time now ticking away, misses that first opportunity. Now he might be a dead man walking, trapped on this position. And Blame F narrowly locks in that trade.
Poison, he's been really, really good for Cole. And he's up in Palace with the bomb, walking close. This is going to be a hard shot to hit. He's got to be quick, and he doesn't react in time. That might be it. 2 kills for Big. They double down. They go right in, and JKS turns on a dime. 4-1, but still traded and bomb planted. It's not open. Those ramp players either need to wrap or they need to go and play somewhere else because they cannot stop this defuse if Keto dies. It's a full flank for Sis, and this will take some time for a bomb that's not planted for him. And Collar coming in through spawn.
Yeah, temporarily there's a 2v2. That molly forces Keto to take this gunfight. Not the fight he wanted to take, and there's the swing. He can't find it. Now they've lost a man who can stop this defuse. They only catch one on the cross, but Xantares is there to pick up the pieces. And what a map from Big. They take Complexity's map pick, and now we look at Dust 2.
To give Poison another chance to fight. Just waiting for the right time. Oh, there's a lot of info. 4 players all seen. Poison picking heads and going back in with a flash. There's another bit of damage, and Rush will capitalize. This is a done deal. This is Big out of the round. Glocks is just taking fights. They haven't even thrown the smokes.
Ah, well, there go the smokes.
Glocks v USPs. What did you expect? And now they can commit on the other one. B players definitely scared somewhat. It's getting a bit quiet, but now everything starts to unleash.
Yeah, here comes this push, and oh, those nades are brutal. Poison Scout is good for the first kill, and the second through smoke. Searson is trying to step up to deal with Poison. He's trying to get this response, but just not getting given the fight. Poison is tucked in, and Blame is still at ramp, by the way. Flashed in now by his teammates to make this push happen. Well, it is traded by Searson. Oh, the head-to-head is happening. It's happening. Searson v Poison. Oh, and Searson's going to win out that first little head-to-head fight with the Scouts. Trying to hold around it, but it's Config short wrap that could cause a world of problems. Searson is still going. Oh, that was on for the ace. And you can see why we talk about Searson being a bit of a king with the Scout.
Looking and wondering, are they wrapping him? Are they trying to go towards spawn? No, it is this B hit. Flash is coming through. Config gets blinded, but he can still do a lot of damage from this position. His teammate's out of the round, and Config needs to smoke the molly. They've trapped him in the corner. He is screwed here. There's nothing to do but spray the smoke, and he's only good for 1. Even that.
2 kills at B, and the round draws to a close. Poison may be able to pad his stats, but that's the extent of it here with this Scout. Even then, does have a teammate up in the site to help him. They lose Rush. Poison still nailing these shots down in middle. So they get away with the Scout and the Famas, but that is anything but ideal.
Cole have 2 players right now in position. JKS watching mid. Poison smoked off by that CT utility. JKS on an island and not going to last long. Config in the smoke. Oh, what? He wins that fight. Xantares just saw his fingers, and somehow Config is fast. A shot from Searson doesn't let him escape for long, and now with the open lower tunnels, Cole might need to, again, consider saving. If they can kill this open... you cool, Tizian? Because Tamsin's not. He just got stabbed in the back. I don't even know. Team knifed him, and this round is falling apart at the seams. Not like this. No time, surely, for a retake. Blame has the kit. They're going to give it a go. Why not? You got a team kill in the mix. You may as well take advantage. Poison misses his shot with a Scout. Oh, he does hit it. The second time around, Poison's won the round, but there's no time. Blame is too far with the kit. If he went tons, it would have been Cole's. What was that round?
Deep on the catwalk, he's got Tizian alongside him, and they're playing to deny the avenue of rotation that is catwalk. Look at this boost, look how high up Searson is.
They re-smoke it. They're going back.
Put another smoke down. Searson, get back up there, buddy. There it is, down into the pit. Poison never even knew what hit him. Man down now for Cole. Time ticking off of this bomb. And oh, that could have been a collateral instead. Searson's just got to take the fights, and he will win both of them. 3 in the round for Searson, and a 4th on the board for Big. The retake at A.
And a B execute coming through. JKS with the AWP. Right in the front line. Flashes could be annoying, but he's got a shot before they pop, and now Config is here as well. Oh, he gets hit by a smoke, but he sprays them all down, and Config with 3. Cool, calm, and collected. Complexity find a 3rd.
Trying to hold on to this CT control because they know how important it is. And so Big, they decide, well, you know, if we're not going to get given this real estate in mid, we'll just take it in B, but you got to get past JKS on the AWP, and Tabson will into the 3-on-3 now, and Searson waiting in the bottom of mid with the AWP. This is ballsy, not checked properly by Rush, and a second man up on Cat. The head's been spotted, and Searson wants the kill. The nade is good, and up close Poison lurks, but Searson besting him in the head-to-head. Just Blame F left to find, and that flash is going to give it all away. Searson might be blind, but he's still good for a 3rd. In towards the B site now for Big. A bit of a tried and tested classic, but Blame F this time is here early, waiting at car. Hasn't even had a chance to play into a lot of these rounds, and now they finally give him the go-ahead. Blame F, only good for 1, traded by Keto. The B site opened up. Poison, first man on rotation, but in the tunnels, coming in through the back line is Rush. Making a bit of noise on the approach, and so they check for him. The trade isn't found by Poison's AWP. He knows where both players are. Shots are ringing him from the car, and that gives him the angle. Now in with the fight, ducks through the window, and he's up close and personal with Keto on the other side, but he's blindsided by him. 8 on the board for Big. The flash goes high, and Keto goes further, 8-3.
Searson looking for this B pick. He just saw a head crossing. Just flashes in. Ooh, even the T's are blind at this point. Keto's not, and that's all you need to get yourself into B. Double entry and 10 rounds on the horizon for Big. It might have to be a save again, but look at Tabson. He's already hunting these kills. Tizian's running T-spawn. There is no safety for Cole. There is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Here come Big.
Oh, there's one. Not traded, but Poison not able to retrieve the AK. So he's saving a scout, and even then Big are like, no, that's too much. Tabson finds all those saving players.
We've not even had to see any like proper executes. Big threw a couple of cat plays at the start of the half to get the momentum, but since that point they've just been freestyling it. Flick from Poison, bomb dropped. They're up close, he doesn't know. Double molly on the ramp, keeps Antares in safekeeping, and Big can just plant and go back to the catwalk. It's a 4-on-4. This is the best chance Cole have had it around in some time, so they certainly should give it a look in. Rush actually gets a massive kill to the back of the site, taking the AWP away. Tizian picks it back up, and Xantares responds. There's the AWP going wide. He even saw Blame through the smoke. Tizian closes the round, and nothing can go wrong for Big right now. Looking for 12-3. Unless like you're throwing it for a molly that you expect to come in.
Look at this, by the way. Cole, they're stacked heavy towards A and mid. Poison is now getting the information that actually, okay, yeah, I found Searson, he's gone. But it's the B play, and you could get haunted again by another one of these situations where if Config doesn't go huge here, it might all be over. And there's one. The trade is in for JKS, but he's gone immediately as well. And so now this bomb plant coming through. Complexity tasked with a 3-on-3 retake at B. Xantares hunting down these players already, down in the lower tunnels, and he catches Blame F by surprise. But the hunter becomes the hunted here. Poison has retrieved an auto sniper. You always throw the autos out of the map, because this can now cost you dearly. Poison getting that kill, retrieving an AK, and now moving in through the tunnels. Doesn't keep on the auto sniper. Rushes in the window and good for 1, and there are the kills. Here it is. Look at Tabson waiting. You remember when the pistol round played out like this, but the other way around? Out through long, USPs, wrecking the Glocks. Well, this time the Glocks wreck the USPs. Searson, hate to tell you, they are going to check for you, and he's only good for 1. A man advantage taken for Cole as they spread out in towards this A site. The flashes are not good enough to get Xantares anything. And this round might just be complexities yet. Jumping up to try to deny that bomb plant, but they can't get the vision, they can't get the kill. And Config, a nice freebie there. Keto, some missed shots, finally is able to recover. Now into a 1v3. Still a very, very rough spot to be in. Doesn't know where all these players are. Drops down for the kit, and now they swing him together. Oh, all the peaks coming in from so many different angles, elevations. That was a done deal.
Or maybe he did, because no kills coming through here for Big, who are trying to force the issue. I like how patient Cole are. Look, they're just holding angles. They know that Big are going to try and make plays with these Deagles, and that's exactly what's being done. JKS done in on lower. Config flashing up Cat. They almost finished the job, but they boost Tabson up with a P250. Oh, he missed it. Did see Config drop, but couldn't get the kill off in time.
This will be the last thing you expect, right? Who reassembles the boost after it's already been spotted? And now they get the info that no one was up on Cat. That smoke was meant to keep these Catwalk players at bay while the mid push comes in, but instead, Tabson's right behind them, and he's dropped the bomb. Just Blame F remaining, 45 seconds and a long T-spawn wrap for Blame.
This is one already. You just need to have one player staying alive. Everyone else can kind of go crazy, jumping through smokes, etc. Yeah, so the two players that just jumped and chased are the Galil and the AK. Back to the drawing board.
Searson's holding on to mid.
Oh!
Get slimed on by the Searson.
It's a slime
rush. it's weird. No, not the knife. Oh, but maybe the knife. But maybe the knife. Tabson's thinking. Oh, but maybe. All right. Blood pressure's rising. Blood pressure's rising. Everything's getting a little intense. It's 55 seconds. There's still plenty of time. Let's just all calm down. 50 seconds. But look at Xantara's down in the lower tunnels. Oh, he's dropped the bomb. And with that, that's the round drawing in favor of Big. 13-5.
That's pretty impressive. Keto's back in the same position, Harry. Oh, no. Doesn't get time to get checked either. Just pushes out instead. Scout. Lighting them up, done some damage to Poison already, and Keto will happily finish the job. Glock out, tip tap, and the round is done eventually. 14-5, and well, because Cole, they're not like in a position where they're going to get eliminated or not make it through. I still think they're going through this group. They're 2-1 if they lose this series. Big, avoid bottoming out in the group by winning this game. They get their first victory on the board. They go 1-2. It could be worse, could be a lot better, but. If Big went 0-3, that's almost them guaranteed to not be going through this group. So avoiding that by the looks of things. And it's just very free right now. It's just very easy as Big take every fight they can.
It looks like we're watching a DM.
Yeah.
This doesn't even look like Keto's just they're all just pushing. They're all just pushing. JKS, here he is.
You can make this one messy. You can certainly make it interesting.
That smoke gonna give up the aim of the game. They know it's the A play, and tucked in on this A bomb site is Tabson, waiting with a knife out, no less. He's trying to get the knife kill. He's trying to do JKS like that. Decides against the knife in the final seconds and just AKs him down. And he's laughing to himself as Big get on to 15.
He has a bit of humanity.
Sat behind the boxes. I don't think he's going for knives in this one. Here's this push. Searson, low HP from the scout of Poison early on at the crossroads, nails the first shot. And now he buys more time and takes more attention away from Tabson. But Blame F is still able to deal with this site player. Tizian's now low, and Poison's scout will deliver that kill. Xantares and Keto left in a 2-on-3 retake. Are they going to give this a go?
Surprised that's not a big round with how it starts on long, right? It looks pretty good for the AWP Tizian combo where he's tucked in.
It's a weird timing, right? And he's going to hear the footsteps. They've snuck this way, whereas the others have ran, but there's Blame F catching the first. This little wrap that's continued by Tabson all the way through behind them. JKS, dead man walking, doesn't even know it yet. Nice. There he is, one deeked by Tabson. Now the air rotations have come in. Thanks to this information from Tizian and Tabson, the quick boost nets the AWP tag, but not the killing blow. And so they will start to get across into this bomb site. There's still a man down, and Tabson is still flanking, still putting up numbers. This could be the undoing of complexity. Blame F, trying to be the hero, is in with a third. Config up in the bomb site, has gotten that bomb down. But while this is going on, Tabson still being a nuisance. Xantares up through short. They peek it together, and Config is deleted. Blame F now needs the ace to keep this alive for complexity. Smoke down. And Blame, so much to do. The molly on the bomb might serve to slow it down, but it missed. It went a little too deep. And the defuse is in. Big, they take this. A dominant 2-0 victory. Complexity never had a chance. And man, where's that Big been? That's the Big that we want to see.